Hello, Leo, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of July. Okay, got this here. Okay, Leo, let's see what's up for you for July. By the time this comes out, it should be July 1st, I think. Maybe the 2nd. Okay. And if you hear anybody moving around, it's my dog. She is sitting on the beanbag chair near me at the foot of the table. Okay, here we go. Leo, you have the Lovers. Excellent. Then you have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Fortune Fairy. You have the Ten of Cups. You have the World. You have 10 of Wands. Your obstacle is going to be the 7 of Swords, and then your outcome is going to be the Queen of Cups. Wonderful. Lots of love happening this month. Okay, and then over here we have the stuff that's hidden from you. Okay, we're going to start off with this card here, which is the Lovers. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's feeling a really deep connection to someone, feeling like a soulmate love connection, feeling close to your partner. It can also be having a connection with someone else where you feel really, really close to that person. You have a soulmate connection. You feel really happy and content with that person. Okay, over here we have the Page of Pentacles. This is good news money-wise. You're going to receive news that money's coming towards you, or job opportunity, some kind of really good career opportunity, money opportunity. Okay, excellent. So it's going really well so far for you guys. Then you have, as if it wasn't good enough, you have the Fortune Fairy. That's wonderful. The Fortune Fairy is good luck, good fortune, feeling really lucky, and it's also a very childlike quality, feeling really happy and blowing the little dandelion thing and saying, you know, I believe in wishes. Okay, believing in wishes and knowing that they can come true. Okay, excellent. So it's also about your attitude too, because I mean she's just going along and saying everything, you know, like I believe that magic exists and stuff like that, and it might seem naive, but at the same time, look how happy she is. Okay, she's really happy. It's a lot of this stuff that you're going to be attracting is about attitude and happiness and believing that these things are possible. Okay, over here you have the World. I cover the boobs just in case. I don't know if you're going to be offended by that or not, but you have the World, and this is one of my favorite World cards, because it's more about her feeling like she is the world. She doesn't even have clothes, okay? She doesn't have anything, like she doesn't have a house or like, you know, fancy mansion, fancy car, awesome job. She just has herself, and she is the world, okay? She's just like a plant that's growing in the forest. She's just saying, I am the world, okay? And that means that it's coming from inside you. You're feeling like you have the world, or you're feeling like you're awesome, and just feeling like, hey, I can accomplish anything. I just feel really great. Okay, you don't have to have a reason to feel great. You don't have to have a reason to feel like you're doing awesome. You can just wake up in the morning and feel that way. And I know normally we don't feel that way all the time, but this card is telling you that you are going to be feeling that. You are going to be feeling like you're awesome and you're doing great. Okay, here we have the 10 of Wands. And this is about work. It's having a lot of work, but usually the 10 of Wands is a person who's being like overburdened by a lot of sticks and stuff like that. It's usually somebody just like carrying a bunch of sticks and they're really like hunched over and miserable. But this one's great because it's about a kid who's enjoying his work. He's collecting fruit and he's using it to paint himself. Okay, so this is saying that even if you have a lot of work to do, you can still make it fun. So this whole month is really like about your attitude. Okay, and you have a great attitude this month. Okay, over here we have the 10 of Cups. And this is about a woman who is creating a perfect life for herself, because the cups are about fulfillment. And rather than having 10 separate cups, she's got one big cup, which is like the bowl of life, and she's adding all these different ingredients. And she's wise enough to know, she's reached a certain age, and she says, I'm wise enough to know what I like and what I don't like. I know what I want in my life. I know what I don't want in my life. I'm making the perfect stew here because I know what I like. Okay? And that is about you finding stuff and adding it to your life, okay? And also getting rid of stuff that doesn't work for you. Now, your obstacle, and that's great because that means a huge amount of fulfillment. And a lot of this is coming from you. So you're taking control of your own destiny this month. Maybe it's not like that all the time, but this month you're taking control of your destiny, and a lot of it has to do with your attitude. Now, your obstacle is the 7 of Swords. And this is about having a victory, but not really telling people like what your plan is, and not really telling people how you're going to accomplish that. You're just kind of like sneaking around the dark, saying I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, and not really having the support of other people. Now, this card is not a bad card. It's not bad that you're winning. It's not bad that you're getting stuff that you need, or that you're even sneaking around because you don't have to always tell everybody what you're doing. It's just that as an obstacle, like you've got it in the obstacle position. So as an obstacle, this is just saying that maybe you're doing too much by yourself and you don't have enough support. Because all these cards are by yourself except for this one, whereas the lovers, somebody's helping you and somebody's loving you. So you might need to, you might want to ask somebody else for some help, because that might make you closer. Your outcome is the Queen of Cups. And this is about somebody who's very brave, who's very creative, who's very loving and nurturing, telling someone how they feel. Telling people, look, I love you, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my mother, you're my uncle, whatever. I love you, and I want to take care of you, and I'm going to be there for you. You could be nurturing somebody who's sick. You could be doing a really creative project and putting it out there and hoping that it's going to help people. But whatever you're doing, you have a lot of creativity, you have a lot of bravery, and you are expressing yourself and telling people how you feel about them and being caring towards others. The King and Queen of Cups are they're not just in charge. They're not just the king or the queen. They're the king and queen of cups, which means the cups are about fulfillment, okay, and giving kindness to other people. So you're not just the king or queen. You're also looking out for your people. That's why they're my favorites, because they're not just in charge. They're in charge of like helping other people, okay. So they're a very noble, very loving type of figurehead, okay. Looking out for people in your family, looking out for other people. And that also has to do with your bowl here, your 10 of Cups, is part of being fulfilled is feeling good about yourself because you're helping others, okay? That's part of balancing out your life, all right? Now, the things that are hidden from you are the Page of Swords, and this is about a minor disappointment, but obviously you haven't let it bother you because you have all these great, wonderful, happy cards. So it's a small, you might be trying to do something and you have a small disappointment, but then you say, I'm not gonna let it bother me, and you just pick up and keep going, okay? And over here you have the 8 of Cups, okay? The 8 of Cups is about having something, but you're going to look for more. You're not complete, you're not finished, because here you have 10 of Cups, and here you have the 8 of Cups. So you feel like your life is great. You see how you have the same bowl there? Your life is great, but there's something missing. And here you have it. So you feel like something's missing and you want to go out and get it. And it might have to do with this loving relationship. It might be that you feel like, okay, everything's going great, but I want to be closer to this person. So you're going to accomplish that this month. Now, over here you have the last one that's hidden from you is the 4 of Pentacles. This is about worrying about finances, but you don't really have to because you do have enough. You're just, you might be worrying because you have this little hovel here, but you don't realize that you also have the universe providing this big shelter for you over here. Okay, so you're worried, but you already have something in reserve, but you don't know that it's there. So it might be that you're worried about money, but you don't realize you have a relative who wants to help you, or you might have a check coming you don't know about, but you are going to be, it's worry for nothing. That's what this card is about. It's about holding your money too tight when you don't have to. And so that might be another reason that you might want to go out and buy yourself something so that you feel like you have the world. You might say, hey, I want to get some new clothes, okay? I want to dye my skin green. I want to like do something fun. I want to feel like a kid again. You might want to go out and spend a little bit of money on yourself, because that way you won't be so obsessed with holding it so tightly, okay? You never want to hold money too tightly, because then you're going to stop the flow of it coming to you. Okay, your fate card is the Spider, and this says be meticulous and patient. Okay, be patient. And I think that has to do with this thing right here, where you might be nurturing other people and taking care of other people, and also doing a creative project as well. But the other thing is this one right here, where it's like you have 8 cups and you want to go out and find some more things that are missing from your life and get closer to someone. Be meticulous and be patient, okay? Be patient with the other person, be patient with yourself, because if you want to create a perfect life, it's not, you can't just grab the first thing that's there. You got to, really do your research and find the exact thing that you want and look for things like that. Okay, here's your spiritual card. So do your research. I'm going to give you this one because it's sticking out. do your research and figure out what you want. Okay, here is your spiritual card. It says emotional withdrawal. And that's the thing that's missing, is that you, in all of these beginning cards, except for this one, you're by yourself. And this one you have the Lover. So I think that's the thing that you're looking for. You might be by yourself a lot in the beginning of the month where you're trying to get stuff done and feeling like, okay, I just want to be, full spirited and go and do this and go and do that and go and do this. And then you say, wait a second, something's missing. I kind of want to hang with another person. And so then you bring the other person in. Okay? Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next month.